a lot of personal items, a lot of fast flips, no Mercari sales. It was kind of an oddball week. Howdy y'all, my name is Gretchen. I'm the Restless Thrifter. I am a full-time reseller on eBay, Poshmark, and Mercari. I buy mostly used items. I pick things up at thrift stores, garage sales, my own house, and I list them for sale online in order to flip for a profit. That's what I actually do as my jobby job. I make a living doing this. It's not much of a living right now because I'm fairly new at doing this full time, but I am building my business. And I'd like to share with you what sells for me so that you might, look out for some of these items. I also will be extremely honest about what I bought these things for, what they sold for, and what my profit was, so you can have an idea of what these things go for. Some people work off a different model. Right now, I'm in the if it will sell, I will list it phase. So my average cost of goods is $2.35 this week. My average price sold for the items I sold this week, $24.88. I'm not sure if I said what the week was. It's November 5th through 11th. And my average profit per item is $13.97. I'm trying to get that back up over $15 where it was, but I am selling and listing a lot of like the little things that I packed away when we moved to sell out of our own house. So they're not necessarily the highest dollar items. So I'm sprinkling those things in, and that happens to be what is selling in this week. I didn't have any Mercari sales, but I also had my store on time away mode on eBay. So that means that people can buy things, but they know that I'm not going to be able to ship right away. I was only out of pocket for like a few days, so it wasn't too bad, but my sales did take a little dip. I'm going to share with you my top 5 sales, all the fast flips, so anything that sold within 30 days, and 1 lesson learned. Of the top 5, 4 of those were fast flips as well. The first one was not a fast flip. It was a Lane Bryant size 14-16 top, navy floral slinky fabric short sleeve ruched flowy. This sold in 146 days on Poshmark. That's not too bad for a Lane Bryant top. This I'm calling a personal item. It was actually belonged to my mom. It sold for $20. My cost of goods was $0 because she gave it to me, and my profit was $16. All right, the next 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, next 4 sales were all fast flips. This one is a Tokidoki lot of 3 Unicorno and Mermacorno figurines, Valentino, Aquaria, and Marina. I kind of stumbled my way through those words. These were mine. These had been sitting on my desk forever. At work, when I was in an office, and then here, and then eventually it made its way into a bin in my inventory. I photographed them like 3 years ago, finally listed them. These sold in 11 days once I had them listed on Poshmark, of all places, for $24, putting my cost of goods as $0, and my profit was $17.18. List your stuff. Next sale, Vionic women's size 8.5 boots, Brioni, Chelsea water repellent suede olive green. Brioni was the style of the shoe. It is also a brand of men's wear that sells very well, so that's why I kind of paused on it. This pair of shoes sold in 21 days on Poshmark for $37. I had paid $8.65, and my profit was $20.95. These were in beautiful condition. The next sale, I talked about these in a recent video when I was going over, that's right, a thrift haul, and they had already sold by the time I put that video online. To Boot, New York, Adam Derrick, size 11 penny loafers, Corbin tan Italian leather. These sold very quickly in 3 days on Poshmark for $49. I didn't list these high and then allow lowball offers. Like sometimes, you want to list it really high and see where it lands. I listed these at 55, and I wasn't willing to go down much because I knew that they could sell for that much. So I did take up an offer of 49, My cost of goods was $9.20 and my profit was $30. I picked these up at a local Salvation Army family store. And the last in the top 5 sales was this Free Country Plus Size 1X Ski Snow 3-in-1 Coat System Summit Jacket Berry. Personal item. This was mine. I only got to wear it on one trip. I wore it one trip. I took a ski lesson in it. I decided I hated skiing. It's just not for me. Wasn't naturally very good at it. No surprise. Anyhow, this sold in 12 days on Poshmark. Alas, I don't need this type of coat here in Texas. It's one of those 3-in-1s, which are great because it has the inner lining that zips out, but you can wear that lining as a coat itself. This sold for $50. It retails for $99, and my cost of goods I'm listing at $0, and my profit was $40. Okay, I have some more fast flips. I have 7 more, and more than half of them are personal items as well. So this first one is Scotch Fur Fighter refill sheets, 6 new, 3M upholstery pet hair remover open box. Pet hair remover open box. This was an open box with some missing, and they still sold in 31 days on eBay for $17.13. Cost of goods is $0, profit $8.52. I would definitely look for these in the thrift store if you see them. They don't make them anymore. People like them a lot. I didn't think they worked that great, which is why I just had them sitting in my house forever. And looked them up, and lo and behold, it's one of those products that's no longer around that people love to still use. Next personal item that sold was a Bodum Chambord 3-cup French press coffee maker, copper plate retro art deco. It's so cute. I liked this a lot, and I would have kept it, but we had two French presses, and we don't even drink French press coffee that frequently. So we kept one, sold this one in 23 days on eBay for $23.11. Cost of goods $0. This actually was $0 because it was a gift to us, and the profit was $8.96. Next personal item that sold and fast flip is this Fiesta dinner plate 10.5-inch persimmon orange discontinued piece Homer Laughlin. This sold in 19 days on eBay for $21.35. My cost of goods, I'm putting a $0. I bought these so long ago. When I first started collecting Fiesta ware, persimmon was one of the new colors out, and I loved it. And so everything I had was persimmon. Well, then I've been trying to get more colors, and so as I add pieces to my collection, I'll get rid of something else that I have more than one of, and just so that I have a bunch of colors, and we don't need 25 plates. So I sold this one. Did I say what for? I don't think so. $21.35. Cost of goods $0. Oh yeah, I got that far, didn't I? Profit was $3.79. I don't want to go through a whole bunch of trouble to make less than $4, honestly, but I am clearing out my personal stuff, and I just have a hard time imagining putting Fiesta ware in a Goodwill box and dropping it off. It just doesn't feel right. Next item is also Fiesta Coffee Mug Classic Circle Handle Cup Juniper Green Retired Color. This is a really old color, and this I got interrupted. So I don't know where I was, but I think I was saying that juniper was an older color. It sold in 17 days on eBay for $17.73. I'm putting my cost of goods as $0. I don't remember if I bought this one or if someone gave it to me, but my profit was $7.75. I also have a lot of other of these mugs lotted together to see if they sell better that way, but this, I only had one in this color. I particularly don't like this style of the Fiesta ware coffee mug because that little circle handle, although cute when you're holding it, you burn your other fingers on the cup if it's really hot. So it's not my favorite. Next fast flip is a Chico's size 2, which is a US large tunic top coral seashell cotton slub coastal beachy reed. This had a little bit of hole. Salvation Army puts their tags, the little plastic ones, right through the shirt. They don't stick them on the tag inside the shirt. They stick them right through their shirts or whatever item of clothing. And it will create a hole. If it's a knit like this, it's usually not a problem because, you know, it kind of has holes in it too. But if it's just like really tight knit cotton, you know, it doesn't work out very well, like on this shirt. And it sold in 15 days on eBay because I listed it low for $15.04. I had paid $3.79 and I profited $3.93. Even if I was buying for this for myself, I don't want a hole in my clothes, Salvation Army. Would you please do better? Please. The next to last fast flip is a Knox Rose size XXL dress, maxi length ditzy black floral boho bohemian cottagecore. This had a lot of things going for it style wise. Yes, it's only Knox Rose from Target, but it is a plus size and it's a maxi length. I loved the print. It was nice and flowy. It fits a lot of aesthetics, and it sold in 14 days on eBay for $28.95, $28.95.
Oh,
Jesus Christ.
You shut up, you big mouth. You shut up.
What'd you do to make it mark?
Nobody's listening to you.
Okay. Where was I? Last fast flip. Skechers women's size 8 sandals, relaxed fit, luxe foam 2-strap cork footbed, 56090. That's the style number. I talked about these in a recent haul as well. They sold in 1 day on Poshmark. I listed them for $20 on Poshmark, and I listed them for $15.96, no offers on eBay. They sold quickly on Poshmark for the full asking price. I had paid $270 and my profit was $13.30. Great condition on these shoes. I don't think the person ever wore them. Maybe once around the house. All right, so that's everything except for a lesson learned. And I can't believe I'm going to say that my lesson learned is about ModCloth, which I love. And it's a plus size 3X, which plus size sells quickly for me. But this top, I don't know why it didn't sell that fast. The black, best lace to be is the cute little style name, blouse. And I put the keywords cocktail, party, and holiday. It sold, it took 370 days. So over a year to sell on eBay for $24.15. I'd paid $5.60 and my profit was $10.91. And it's coming back to me. They've opened a return because it's too big on them. The V-neck it dips too low. It's a really cute blouse. On the back, it has lace on the top and then as kind of a semi-sheer on the rest of it. So it would be great for a party or a dressy occasion, anything really. I think the lesson learned here is that black tops don't photograph that well for me. I usually have a hard time selling them because you can't see all the details and everything in them in my photos. At least my cost of goods was fairly low. $5.60 is probably a little higher than I should have paid for this particular item, but I thought it was going to fly out my closet and it didn't. You know, and honestly, guys, I shared all my sales except for 3. That's how slow this month was, but I was on time away. A lot of personal items, a lot of fast flips, no MERCARI sales. It was kind of an oddball week. If you're new to my channel and you enjoyed this, please subscribe. You'll see more what sold videos like this. You'll see some thrift hauls. You'll see some garage sales footage like me out shopping. And I would love to have you as part of my channel. And if you're returning, thank you so much. All of you, give me a thumbs up, please, and just keep listing. Thumbnail. 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 Are you sure you want to come here and be part of the thumbnail?